Okay, and now
Okay,
the
next map is announced.
map has been announced. I'm already loading it.
Lakeville.
It's Lakeville. It's a city combat. As you can see here, the whole western part is eliminated from the game. Also the middle road here is eliminated. Nobody's allowed to drive here. And they have to go to the 7th line or east of that immediately.
Ah, that's right.
So no spotting here in the beginning or anything. They want to do it as a city fight. Or if you don't want to, you can camp in the back. But not sure if that's the right way.
Yeah, that's right. I think you will see the fight down there in the church, probably with an autoloader who is doing some flanking stuff. There are some nice opportunities.
Yeah, and the fine thing is you don't have to worry from shots from the bases now, or from the middle.
Ah, that's right. You don't have to care about.
I mean, that's one thing you have to be very aware of if you're camping here north of the little church here, as Benedict mentioned. Then this lane here is open towards the base, and here tank destroyers or even artists can shoot here very nicely behind this little church. Similarly, this place here, it's open over this lane from here, and also there are some other spots where you can shoot from here. Yeah, that, as we already said, none of this is to be taken care of. The only thing you have to look out is if they go around here and next to the water, they can still flank you, of course, and then the same shooting lanes are open here.
That's right. So, in my opinion, what you're probably gonna see is two side-scraping tanks on one a little bit faster tank, maybe.
Yeah, we just saw in the last match how a flanking maneuver can be a shot backwards, you know?
Yeah, that's right, but
on here, when I look here at E8, if you do a flanking maneuver here, and the others are here and here, then you, if they rush one of them, they can immediately drop back and they can give a cover to each other. So that's actually a good idea here.
Yep.
I'm just looking if the opponent has a similar thing. Only between those two here. The third one, there is no direct firing line in the middle. Ah well, the teams will figure that out, and everybody can choose the perfect position for themselves.
Yeah, I think last time we saw some nice action on the 0 line, like FGH0. So we saw the team from the north really making speed and taking the church.
Yeah,
really,
around
fast.
here.
And then after that, it was like a bit of a waiting game. And they tried to poke at each other and didn't see themselves, and then just one team drove forward.
Yeah, it was Odem Mortis, as far as I remember. They started here, went back, got them round here, and attacked them from the west.
Yeah, that's right. They attacked them from the west. That was nice gameplay there, but it was also a nice defense. The only thing that was a problem was one IS-7 didn't do any damage at all. It bounced the whole time or missed shot, so that was a big problem for them.
Yeah. Okay, do we have an invite already?
No, we don't have an invite. I tried to organize that, but I think it's a little bit harder if you have to talk in English about the invites and stuff, or I don't know.
Yeah, maybe some of them don't know you, because I think Odem Mortis live stream is more for the German audience, or was more for the German audience yet.
Yeah.
And they know you already.
But that should be not a big problem. We still have some time left to get the invite. So, what would your plan be for this map? What tanks would you take, Benedict? What would you prefer doing here?
Well, I'd like to take probably two tanks which can really good side scraping in the city. Probably again E100 like in the last match the one team had. And one tank which is a little bit faster to give some flanking maneuver. Probably
I just got an invite.
the British heavy tank. He is, in my opinion, you also can do very nice side scraping, and you're not that kind of not agile like an E100, so you can shift around the battlefield very quick if you need it. And I will take probably and bring me into positions into the streets on F89 and the other tank as backup on D0 or so from the downside, and let the enemies come a little bit closer to you, that you can make the decisions if you know what the enemies are doing.
Okay. Now we're both in the match. We're going to start. Yeah, we're going to see it from the north. Because, what am I talking about? Because we're watching JCKAL. That's what I wanted to say. I just lost my train, my thought of my, I don't know, gosh, English, hard, man, it's hot in here, I'm sweating, and
Yeah,
must
that's
talk
right.
in English. Yeah, I lost my
You can do it.
train of thought. That's what I wanted to say. So, yeah, we are going to watch JCKAL here. I don't know.
You said from the north side?
Yeah, we're starting from the north.
Okay.
And there's a question: will you stream Odem Mortis versus Focus? Unfortunately, that's the matchup that's going to happen right now. So we can only be at one place at a time. So we cannot watch that matchup. But later on, we're going to stream a lot of Odem Mortis. So that's why we wanted to not stream Odem Mortis so much in the beginning, so we can show you something else, and then we can go to our comfort zone in the end, when we hopefully see Odem Mortis advancing to the later stages of the tournament. If not, we're going to try and I think watch half of the games on Turkish side, half of the games on German side, so we have a nice split up.
Yeah.
And that's why we're looking now at JCKAL. Although they're German and Turkish, they're here as a Turkish team. So we're watching Turkish side now. Yeah. So they're just getting ready, I think, I hope. I don't know why there's so many tanks on our side. Like the referee German offensive. Got 1, 2, 3, then we got all of their players. One of the players left, so I think DurYolcu is not playing this round. So yeah, then it should be alright. Yeah, just wait and see what's going to happen. I think it's a great addition, or it's a great compromise to shut down all of the left side of Lakeville. It makes a completely, I wouldn't say it's a completely new map, but it's a completely different experience with the map. Because as you already said, the middle is closed, and so nobody can snipe you from the middle. And so you get some nice positions in the city. And I think the one important thing is also that you can try and do that in random as well. You can just avoid like a 1 and 2 line and have some snipers in the middle and then concentrate on a city. I think that's always a nice play style on this map, especially from the south. If you can get to the church really fast, you can effectively block out the enemy out of the city, because they have to retreat like to the one behind the cover of houses, and then you got like the big intersecting street on D8, D9, that big map, that big street, and your snipers can snap them from the middle and you can push them from the front, so you can get them under a lot of pressure. Oh, I think both teams are getting ready. Their time is up. I'm just checking. We got the map at 14:49, so the match should start.
Yeah, Darkblood96 says hello to the stream here.
Yeah, selection should start now. That's what they're saying.
Okay. I'm not sure if you can read that good in the stream.
Yeah, that's why I'm just reading it out loud.
Okay. No one chose it. I think the first are going out to choose the tank now. IS4
Yes.
is the first pick tank here by JCKAL.
And we got an E100.
E100. A typical city map fighter.
Last time we didn't see an E100 on this map. We saw... The funny thing is we saw the only VK... what's it name? 7201?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7201. 7201.
So the
now
premium
JCKAL
tank you got from the second campaign.
Oh, see, there we, just as I'm mentioning, they're
Yeah.
picking him. Then DT Krieger are picking an IS7.
IS7, yeah. And both have the option for still for one autoloader. I mean, last time we almost saw the same setup over and over again from Odem Mortis. The ones chose different tanks, the Germans on Himmelsdorf, and immediately paid the price for it.
So Darkblood went out.
Okay, no
Darkblood took
autoloader
a
here.
100. But they got this similar setup as well. Kingface taking the VK7201.
Yeah, they just switched one IS4 for an IS7. Everything else is pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's how I said what I would do on the map. It's just taking the streets and side scrape around and let the enemies come, probably.
Oh, let's see.
Just bouncing some shots and do a frontal engagement with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last time we saw a more mobile force of
Yeah.
one of the teams.
That's what
And
I
this
just
time-
wanted to say. Flanking, no, that's not it with this setup.
Yeah,
You have to
Wow, you
sit
can
around
flank
here.
with the VK.
yeah, that's right. It's
You can just tell them,
really
okay,
quick, but
guys, wait 2 minutes, we're going to flank you, alright?
well, compared to an E100, it's a damn mobile machine, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's not accelerating very quick, and yeah, I don't think you will see flanking maneuvers in the beginning or quick decisions.
I'm remembering them to shoot the tier 1s because that was a little bit
the referee just asked me if we're ready. I just typed in we're ready to go. And
Yeah.
there we go.
Starting.
So we got on our side Dark Blood with an E100, DurYolcu1923 from JCKAL with an IS4, PeYoR with an VK7201. Yeah, we can drive into the water. That's a good plan. I'm doing that too. And on the other side we got Trueblood with an E100, Rockstar7 with an IS7, and Kingface91 with a VK7201 for the Elite Krieger. So let's see how they're doing.
Time to roll out.
I'll get you, Pickup. I'll get you. Right behind you.
No.
Track hit. We've lost count power. Track hit.
Hey, I can't shoot you underwater. That's
I
unfair.
know. I can ram you. I can ram you. Oh.
Ah.
I'm dead.
Alright. Okay, let's see. They're going on the A line. Up
Sticking
into the
close to
city.
each other.
They're staying really close.
The FV is going hell down behind the E100.
EK is going all down, yeah. And it looks like, come on, that's the word I'm looking for. He wanted to push him, but that's not really working. But the IS4 is keeping a low speed to not drive away from them.
I
But
think they're
they're
heading to
all-
D0.
Yeah, I would say as well. The VK is taking the front now.
Yeah,
That's,
there they will go left. Yeah.
IS4
as
is
predicted.
just checking that area. And I thought the VK and the E100 choose different cannons. So I would have chosen like a mouse cannon for the E100 in this setup.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's right. They have
But
a
they
high
both have the
output
same
damage,
gun.
but they're having really long reloads. If they both shot, the enemies could take you their time to attack. Yeah.
And
16
they're
seconds
careful
on the
here.
100 side, and what's the reload on the VK? 18 seconds?
Yeah, 18 seconds, something like that. It's horrendous.
That's way too long in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a hard time to wait there and reload. So, but the VK just spotted the other E100 on the usual spot, I would say, where we usually see E100s defend the city.
Yeah,
And,
so they know one position of the enemy
Yeah.
each.
And now the IS4 is always like secure in the flank from JCKAL. That's really neat. I like that idea that you have like two battering rams into the front, and we got one IS4 defending the flank. That's pretty smart. But I don't know what the 100 is doing there. He can't really go out and shoot. They can't destroy the house there. They're just really defensive here.
Look from the enemy's position. There's no fence damaged or something, so they're not in the middle yet.
Yeah. It's all
Or they drove
really
really
safe.
carefully here. I'm not sure what
he
he's
positioned
trying
himself.
here.
Trying to spot again if the enemy's moving forward on the zero line, but I don't think they're going to go heads up there.
I think
So,
PeYoR is positioning himself if he sees the E100 coming.
he
going
can shoot out
backward
of
here.
cover. Yeah, that's he can reverse and then shoot and then drive forward and be safe again. But now they're pushing forward. That's nice. They just
Okay.
waited. Okay, let's see if they're coming. And
Just
IS4
before.
still staying on the right side. E100 is going to wait at the church.
But
Just
they're
checking.
driving a little carelessly. They drive over obstacles. The enemy can see that.
Yeah, but they have to do something. You know, it's risky.
I know,
But-
but they drove over this lamp. The fences here are gone. Another lamp.
Yeah, you could be more careful there, that's right.
More obstacles.
But I don't think that's their main priority. They're just waiting, they're anxious, they want to see where the enemy is. And now they're going into that zero. I don't think that's a great idea to get. Yeah, see, that's why.
Oh, both shooting HE here.
Yeah, both shooting HE, and the True Blood getting a little bit more damage out
Yeah.
than Dark Blood. And I don't know if that's going to work at all.
Oh,
it's 300 against no damage.
Yeah, I think he tried it with an AP shot.
I think he missed. Because the other one shot, I think he missed, and the other one shot him in his commander's cupola. Or in his viewports.
What I would do here is no hard at the attacking.
Tanks.
No, I keep my tactics to myself currently.
Okay.
And they're waiting for this. That's what I meant. Oh, good.
IS4 can take a nice shot, and the VK
there's
misses.
a tree falling behind, so it looks like the third tank, the IS-7, is coming forward here. Oops.
Yeah, the IS-7 is definitely there as well. And the E100 just took 139 damage. And
this was a penetrating shot.
That was nice.
That was really nice.
That was really nice.
But it was just a evening thing out. Yeah, and that's what you're doing now. I would have done previously, but not now.
Like moving with 2 tanks onto one and shooting it down with HE.
I would have waited until the E100 had shot. And then
another
penetrating.
800 damage. Oh, nice. Switch to AP, I guess.
Yeah, sure. We won't pen him anywhere with AG.
No, not really.
But
well, I didn't saw the first shot, so maybe he went into the lower plate or something with HE. I didn't see that, so. Now they got 2 tanks up there, and the IS-7 is going to penetrate them all the time, so that's another good idea there.
Let's see where he did here, right to the side.
Yeah, the VK is not so great for side scraping. That's.
Yeah, especially you can pen him in the turret.
Yeah, the turret ring is really annoying. You're stopped. Up to man is not a weak spot, which you expect here.
It was a rush shot. I wanted to explain.
Trying to turn down with HE. I don't think that's going to work.
I wanted to explain what I would have done here before the VK was shown here. I would have waited until the I think the E100 is switching the ammunition now. I would have waited until the enemy E100 was headshot and get into cover. And after that, after the enemy E100 is in cover, I would go out with both and wait for with both the E100 and the VK. Wait for him to appear again, and he gets 2 shells in once, which is questionable if they can even hit them once in return.
Yeah, that's right. And
but yeah, everything looks sounds great in the head at first.
Yeah, it's really hard to do, and it appears my game has crashed. I just need to start up, and I hope I can reload into the match.
Doesn't matter, you're already dead.
Yeah, I know. Haha, really funny.
Is it?
But I don't see what's going on right now. Are they
still...
but
I think they're going for some action in here. Not sure what they're doing. They are doing a 3 times side scrape here.
Yeah, I'm loading back into the game. That's great.
Okay, the E100. Ah, the I7 came around. Oh, what a bad play from JCKAL here. He didn't wait for the turret to aim right, but punishing the I7 for this bold move here.
Yeah. And
Also,
now
the
he's going forward with
E100
the
is almost
IS-4.
dead, and the IS-4 can now choose the target which he wants to eliminate.
And they're holding
Oh.
back here.
I think the E100 is going to die now.
Oh,
Whoa!
the VK gets a penetrating shot into the side. The Dark Blood is retreating.
Yeah, it was
And
it
Dr.
was a
Yolcu
bad
is
move
trying
here.
to take out the other E100 there. And now both teams have split it up themselves. Oh,
Oh my god.
E100 and VK missing the shots from JCKAL and from EKR, Elite Krieger. IS-4 can't penetrate E100 and gets a 700 shot into the front. But now with the next shot, the IS-4 should finish him. And now it's IS-4 versus VK.
But it was a bad move from them that they didn't bring the IS-4 around the corner. Instead, the E100, the VK, sorry, the VK went out.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a bad luck that the enemy got the high damage roll, but that's the game. He was a possible one shot, and they risked it.
And now it's just waiting, looking around, finding the enemy.
Yeah, it's
But I
actually
think that should
fun.
be no problem for the German Elite Krieger to win this one. Oh, I'm not sure what they're doing now. Oh, he rammed him, and now he can't shoot down. But he's just penetrating his turret.
That's it.
Nice. That's GG. Oh.
I
Really
think
nice
he
match.
wasn't sure about the angle and the armor from the side of the IS. I mean, he knew where to pin him, but not at this angle. When he had to aim at the back of the enemy, it was too risky. So, take an obvious weak spot and boom.
Boom, finished him. In the beginning it looked quite difficult for JCKAL there with the HE firing and stuff like that. But in the middle I thought they stabilized themselves pretty good with some nice...
Yes, the hits on the enemy E100 were pretty nice. The E100 was already on very low health then. And I think the mistake was to drive forward with the... what was it, the E100? I think it was the E100 on the right side, which then was taken out by their German heavy with the high roll. The IS-4 had, I think, 1500 or more than 1500 hit points there at that time. And yeah, if he takes the shot, gets penetrated, they still have two tanks in play. And that was the key.